Hello again and welcome back to Let's Play Motorsport Manager. Timix here. And we are continuing on with the Sydney, Australia GP, 12th race of the year, first race of the challenge. We do not have our star driver, Dieter Wexler, but we do have Saarinen and Espinosa. We did have some trouble in practice. Well, not necessarily trouble. We got the car set up well, but we had problems with falling behind in the field as we weren't being really aggressive. 14th and 16th finishing. So hopefully going to do better this time. And we decided to leave the weight stripping alone. Let's take a look at our weather. It's nice right now. It's going to be crappy later. So, if we want to get good qualifying times, we need to get them fast. Knowledge. From here you can apply bonuses to each car. These bonuses can be gained through the pre-race practice session or from having good relationships between your drivers and mechanics. Tip. The relationship between your drivers and mechanics improves with each race. Okay. So let's take a look. Definitely want to get the qualifying trim out there. Race trim doesn't help because we're in qualifying. I really don't want the intermediate or wet tires one. I'll just stick with the intermediate. But it looks like we're going to get our faster times quickly. Saarinen, same choices. No mechanic components available. Alright. Yeah, we're at 98%, 97% on the two setups. We're going to stick right with that. I don't see any reason to change anything else. Let's get this rolling. We can, of course, still see our standings. We can see our qualifying or practice times, blah, blah, blah. We don't really care about that. We want qualifying now. Let's move forward. Absolutely going to take the qualifying session. Okay. Doesn't look like I can change the fuel. Looks like the fuel amount's going to be handled automatically. Let's just get out there. Wait a few seconds. And now let's get Saarinen out there also. He's the one that we really want to do well. Not sure what all this is. I'm going to pause it for a second. Clear air optimization. It's probably something new since the last version of the game that I played. I'll have to keep an eye on that. We're going to want to change to a little more vertical camera so we can see more what's going on. Of course, we're just taking it slow right now. Rain is already starting. Yes, we know your tires are cool. Let's put there. Turning on the speed. Yes, they both say the tire temperatures are too low. It should start rising now. Strange that there's no fuel gauge. But I haven't done qualifying before, so... Looks like that we just didn't have enough time to really get it done on the right tires. Well, we're only a second behind Chapman. I can live with that. With some other drivers coming in with slower times, that's okay. I don't see any reason to do anything other than stay in and just let the rest unfold. Why burn through more tires and fuel when we're really unlikely to get a better time? It is drying out. But yeah, it's gonna be wet all the way to the end. Just want to watch the other times as they come in. Because if anybody gets close to us, see if we can send them out on wets. They're starting to pass our times with wet tires, which is surprising to me. Have him wait again just a little bit. We might be a little too late to get a lap in, but we'll give it a shot. I'm going to turn that on. See what happens here. Overheated the brakes and the temps of the tires. Now it's trying to back it off. We're down to 8th and 9th, so we need to have a good lap here. Tire temperatures are perfect. Looks like the point of that little mini game there is to get tires at the right temperature to start your qualifying lap. It looks like we did get started on our lap, so we should be able to finish it. Wow, drifting all the way down the field. Let's hope this is good. Well, moves her up to 15th. Saarinen is 11th. One spot off the sponsor bonus. That sucks. Not super happy about the way this is looking right now. On to the race. Boy, you're sure right. He doesn't have any chance of catching me. He's not even racing. I do want more from tomorrow's race. Okay. Chapman winning the pole is a surprise to exactly nobody. You know, it's supposed to be wet weather today, and now it's sunny. Superb. Weather forecast is not always accurate. Okay, what are we going to put on here? Let's take a look at our weather. It's going to be cool and dry so far as we can see. Definitely going to go with the race trim and the intermediates. Definitely want to start them both on super soft. I like that. And of course we want to go aggressive at the start to see how far up in the field we can get. Alright, it's time to kick off Sydney. Chapman and Sharp, both very close up front. Holtz and Lippinen behind them. Then Oliveira and Schmidt. And seems to be a gap after 8th. 7/10 of a second there for Surikov. Everybody else is farther back, including Saarinen. 7th in the standings. Espinoza way down in the standings because she doesn't race much, but still should be able to keep ahead of some of the slower drivers. Okay. And here we go. It's right along with Saarinen, who's looking great today. 8.8. I like it. It's going to be right in the middle of the field. Espinoza already back to last. I'm not impressed with that. Saarinen is holding his own here, but that's about it. Saarinen now up to 10th. Hopefully he can pick up some more spots. 9th, maybe? Still a lot of bunching. Espinoza's bounced back up to 16th after a bad start for her. 8th now for Saarinen. He's still moving up through the field. I like to see that. Definitely got to start backing off on the tires, though. Superb! Absolutely superb. Saarinen hits the wall. There goes our hopes for a good race. I think we've got to do that this time around. Don't see any reason not to stay on super softs. 31 laps to go. Well, it might be better to go softs and then a super soft finish. I think we'll go with that. Car seems to be totally fine yet. This way we can still go with the two-stop strategy with the tires. We might have to do regular softs for both to get them to stretch all the way to the end. We drop to last. I'm not going to push anything. I'm going to see how well the car holds up. Yep, so I noticed. It's time to come in. Definitely want to switch to some super softs. Nothing needs repair. Really going to want to try to push this hard, and if we're taking a third stop, we need to be going as fast as we can until we have to change to wet tires. Awesome. A 4-second screw up by David Watson in the pits. I am going risky, but for goodness sake. I'm going to push the engine for this stint. I want to think I've got enough reliability. I want to really try to get whatever time I can, but just not going to gain back more than the 4 seconds you just lost in the pits, that's for sure. I definitely want to go to wets. Everything's still fine. Don't worry about it. Now please don't screw up this time. Oh, you're gonna screw up again anyway. 2.5, 1.2 on the rear jack. What a bunch of horse hockey. Oh, stay aggressive here. Can we get close enough to make a move in the final 3 laps? Made contact now. Can we do anything with it? Chapman coming up behind is going to make things complicated. Of course you can't get past Chapman. He just lapped you, dork. 2 laps to go. Right on the bumper. Wheel to wheel. Get inside. Oh. Blanc came out of that turn better than Espinosa did. Up to 16th. It's not much. but it still feels good after a race like this. Can we get Moreno? Final lap. Tires are getting low. I don't care. I'm going all out. We got the two teammates there, Moreno and Blanc, one of the wimpier teams in the WMC. And up to 15th we are. Well, that still isn't inspiring. And Espinosa's not had a good day as a personal driver. But she did take the quality car we gave her and turned in a complete disaster, as she puts it, of 15th place. It's a really good thing nothing in this race mattered toward completing the challenge. I'm going to hope that we got our bad luck out of the way. We can get Wexler back soon. Maybe Chapman can crash next race. That'd be nice. I don't want him to get hurt. I just don't want him to get any points. Yeah. Harry Chapman is a freaking hero. Good job. Any penalties? Not for us. Vasquez gets docked 2 places. The only one. So Espinosa, the fastest car not to be on the lead lap, finishes a lap down. Chapman won. Basically, with Chapman winning, us finishing near the back, not hitting the sponsor objective, this could not have gone worse. Wexler now 15 points back of Chapman. That's a significant gap. Saarinen drops to 8th, just behind Holtz. Bunch of drivers not far in front, though. And Espinosa gets no points, which makes her tied for last. 4 races to go. And of course we're now falling well behind in the team standings also. You'd better deliver, John Smith, says Ned Cranky. Well, you know what? You might not have backed the wrong horse, but we'll see. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. We have finished the Sydney GP and done terribly in it. What are we going to do to turn this around? I'll have to find that out next time. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.